Alright, so we started out with a foam carving that took over 100 hours to carve out. Then we painted it with latex paint. This is the King of Random method. Then sprayed it with spray paint. I would recommend doing 2 coats of latex. Now this is putting on the silicone mold. There's the first layer. There's the snake that was made separate. Here's putting on the second layer of silicone. Gotta do it in layers so it gets thick enough. And then there's another thing that we added in that they told us to try, and that's sports mesh. So this is a material that you put in between the layers, and it helps prevent the silicone from tearing and ripping. And so you can see how it's just a mesh with holes in it, and it just makes it nice. And then we put a final 4th coat on top of that. Now we didn't get enough draft on there, but you'll see what happens because of that. So we put on the cast to mold jacket, and because it's all floppy, it won't be able to accept the fiberglass unless it has a nice firm backing behind it. It worked great for the smaller mold, but for the big one it was just so heavy it couldn't support itself unless we would have made it gigantic. So instead of doing a plaster mold jacket, we decided to use our fiberglass and make a really thin fiberglass shell on the outside of the silicone. This is actually a really good idea. It worked great. And so after that cured, we did a gel coat. We did all the stuff that you're supposed to do for fiberglass. Here's the final thing. Unfortunately, I didn't video a lot of stuff because we got behind schedule and I was just trying to go fast. So there's the fiberglass on the inside. It's hollow now, so super light, and it's great. So here's our artist. She's the one that carved everything to begin with, and then I was just helping turn it into fiberglass. Now these are the risers for the children's choir. We have that on both sides. These are stairs for the inside. They fold up. These are the columns made out of concrete forms, and then we have pool noodles and other things to create the decorations. And there's the Sphinx and a railing up at the top.